Hello, football fan. You are welcome to Football Extra Site. Today we are going to be talking about a few items that shows up in the news. And to start with, we would like to talk about Thomas Tuchel. Thomas Tuchel reign as the manager of England could be said to have started. It starts in earnest. And so, after this current international break, the next time England is going to play again, Tuchel is going to be their manager. In another news today, we it this kind of news I don't want us to take it seriously because it's just like some of those rumor. But December is fast approaching, and January transfer is going to be happening as well. A lot of club that couldn't get certain deal done in the last window, which is the summer window, they will try to tidy things up, and I suspected that Chelsea could be one of those clubs. So there is this rumor that is out there today that Chelsea is in a 60 million deal for Brian and Rumour, according to some sources. I don't want us to take this to heart. It might not be real. In another development, there's this other player that plays for Bournemouth. Is a central defender. His name is Ilya Sabanye. So Ilya Sabanye is a Bournemouth player, and he plays very well. The news out there today is that he's attracting interest among top team in England. And of course, when you mention players that are attracting interest in England, if you have not noticed already, this is a clue for you if you're a football fan. Every player on planet Earth are always linked with Chelsea. They always link them with Chelsea. It's there on the TL today. Numerous reports came out and they linked this player to Chelsea. So, well, fingers crossed. One thing is very sure, Chelsea is looking for a central defender. And in another development, it was Jose Fonte. For those of us who have been a football fan for a while, Jose Fonte went on media recently and was just talking about Jadon Sancho, and this is what he had to say about Jadon Sancho, that Jadon Sancho will get a chance to impress Ruben Amorim in the summer because it's a fresh start and a new opportunity for everyone. Okay, that sounds absurd. Why does it sound absurd? Jadon Sancho, when he moved over to Chelsea, there is this clause in the deal, and there is something also called I think it was obligation to buy. If Chelsea finishes above 14th position, Sancho is going to be a Chelsea player for 20 million pounds, and if some other add-ons get triggered, that transaction could go as high as 25 million pounds. So we really don't understand where Jose Fonte is coming from, saying, "Oh, Sancho is gonna have opportunity with Amorim." It doesn't make sense, but it's okay, just to get a conversation going. And so that came up today, but we just want to debunk that in this channel. That Sancho back to Manchester United, except something extraordinary happen, is never going to happen again. Sancho is here to stay in England. He probably will rebuild himself, play to some level, and may want to try something else overseas at some point. But Sancho is here to stay at Chelsea. And in the games coming, I love what Bobby Vincent had to say, that Jadon Sancho said clear Amorim transfer message, but Chelsea reality is crystal clear. It's with Chelsea. He knows what he has to do. He understands the way the manager wants to play. He knows the manager before. He's in London. He's closer to his family. He seems to be enjoying himself with this set of players that are very young and growing together, and they already have a system in place, and the system is gelling, is developing. I don't see a reason why Sancho will be thinking of Manchester United, so we can put that one in a basket of irrelevance. And then today there's another news out there, and that has to do with Rodrigo Bentancur. He's now been banned for 7 matches for racism, and I don't know exactly what the comment was, and a lot of people were taken aback with the decision to ban him for 7 games. He could play in Europe, and he had since apologized to Son, and Son, being the captain, the leader in the team, I believe that this has been smoothing out within the group, but the FA is not taking that lightly at all, and so he's been fined £100,000. We need to be clear sometimes if it's pounds, if it's euro, but I think it's pounds. £100,000 plus 7 game ban. That's a tough one. And before we end this video today, I just want to use this opportunity to invite every one of you who comes to this channel to just view our content. Please, when you come to this channel, before you go away, please click on the like button to help grow this channel. The like button is we really appreciate, and if you want to leave a comment, if you disagree with one or two things that we said, or you have a better angle, this is a safe place for us to discuss. We're open to discussion. Please subscribe, share, and like as you visit this channel. And lastly, we're going to be talking about João Felix. João Felix, his case in Chelsea has been sort of like people don't really understand what's really going on. Is he going to regret coming to Chelsea? Or what is really the problem? Well, for those who are not familiar with the situation, this is what is happening at Chelsea. Chelsea currently, right now, they are trying to play a particular kind of football. And it is a control-based kind of football. Control-based kind of football in that you keep the ball for most of the time, and even when you are without the ball, you stay controlling the game. The way you press, the space, the way you press the player, the way you put pressure on the ball. Sometimes you don't put pressure on the ball, you just put pressure on the space. That's how Chelsea really has been playing recently. Now, players who will play in the same position as João Felix will be Cole Palmer, Christopher Nkunku, and João Felix. Some people argue that João Felix could play from outside left, but I think he can only manage inside left. If Chelsea is playing in this kind of formation that is 3-4-3, João Felix may be able to play in the half space next to the striker, and Nkunku can also do the same, but the issue is, can they work? Can they really press the action? Can they press up front to retrieve the ball when they lose the ball? They don't seem to be that kind of player who could do that, and that is becoming a problem. And because Chelsea has a lot of games right now, a lot of competition, that has been helping the manager to keep everybody happy, but a lot of them wants to play in the Premier League. But in the Premier League, you have to be able to do both end of the game. You need to be able to press the action, counter press to retrieve the ball, and maybe ball went back into your half, you need to be able to drop back as well to support your defender. So João Felix and Nkunku don't seem to be those kind of player, and the role they could play is what Cole Palmer is already playing. So Chelsea, we have to figure this one out. But over this weekend, especially today, João Felix scored a goal against, I think, Croatia. It was a nice takedown, not wasting time, side-footed it with his left foot straight to the goalkeeper. The ball beat the goalkeeper and is in the net. That was clinical, that was prolific. I hope he can repeat that in this run of game that Chelsea is going to be running into right now. and they can rack up points. Well, this is where we're gonna call it a day here. If you like the content that you have seen here, please, again, we ask that you like, share, and subscribe so that anytime we have content, you can always get the notification and then you can enjoy our content. See you next time, and will we bring you some more interesting content. Till then, it's see ya.